Greetings everyone. I want to make this final finds of all kinds video, and I want to kind of go through it pretty quickly. I actually made this video yesterday and was going to upload it today, and then I inadvertently deleted it from my camera thinking it had been a Beatles video that had already been made. So don't you hate when that happens? Like the guys from Saturday Night Live. Gee, I hate when that happens. But anyway, here we go. First album up that I'm going to show here is Mick Jagger, She's the Boss. And this is the type of album that I'm not really sure about getting. You know, I've been trying to liquidate a lot of albums, and I wonder from time to time, do I need this album, do I need that album? And I don't want just extra records here that I have no use for. So that creates a problem sometimes. This one is in its shrink. It's got the Crazy Eddie sticker and also the hype sticker here. I really like the song Just Another Night, and I love even more Lucky in Love, which I have on a 45, and I thought, let me take a chance on this because it's so affordable and cheap. But I'll get to other albums later on that I feel similarly with. I don't know if I'm just like wasting space in here, you know. Now we got Brenda Lee, All the Way. I've been discovering Brenda Lee lately because she really got some good early rock and roll type stuff that I like. And I sampled this in my record store, put on a few snippets of tracks, and I just thought this was really good. So Brenda Lee really coming along there. This is an upgrade, the Graduate soundtrack. This is still sealed. I don't know if I'm ever going to open it. I have already an open copy that I rarely play. I played it a couple of times, Simon and Garfunkel songs. Sometimes these just look so damn good in the shrink. I want to leave them alone. Okay, now back to the same subject I said with the Mick Jagger album about stuff, do you need it or not? I was thinking of kind of, you know, weaning myself off a lot of the Ventures albums, and now I picked this one up, Hawaii 5-0, in the shrink wrap. Ventures are always good, harmless, easy, enjoyable, surf and sound, guitar kind of music. That's always pleasurable to listen to in the background, harmless. It's really hard to resist when I come across a Ventures album. Billy Joel, same thing we were talking about. This is Glass Houses. This is not sealed, is it? No, it's not sealed, but it's in the shrink wrap and with the hype sticker, and a nice Corvettes from the old days with the pricing code. The thing about Billy Joel is, again, I've got a bunch of his albums. I keep meaning to play them in their entirety. I know that I want this album in its entirety because I know this album. I like a lot of songs on this album. I know that I want The Stranger in its entirety, and I know that I want 52nd Street. I'm not sure about every album. I think I'll be happy with those 3 albums and the hits compilation. But the only way to really know that is to play all Billy Joel's albums, and I really need to get into that too. Okay, it's the Halloween season this month, and I picked this up for $1. Peter Lorre, the radio show Suspense from 1942, Till Death Do Us Part show. It's a play. And then on the other side you got Vincent Price doing something called Bloodbath, which sounds really interesting. Heard on the show Escape on June 30th, 1950. Okay, now back to the music. This is an upgrade. Cher, love me some early Cher, and some 70s Cher too, and even some later Cher when she does the song Believe. All I really want to do, the Dylan song. I like here that there's a little sticker on here that says this record can be played on all stereo players. I mean, just in case you were wondering, you know. So anyway, this is an upgrade. I have this album, but nicer condition. And now we have an album that I've been looking for like this for a long time. It's a part of my Joan Jett collection now. Sealed, never opened. It will remain that way because I already have an open playing copy. I needed this album, Up Your Alley from 1988. It's still sealed with a hype sticker. And the back cover, in order to see it, you gotta flip it. And this is one of Joan Jett's most commercial hit albums, what went platinum. I would say for anybody out there that's not familiar with Joan, start out with the I Love Rock and Roll album because that's got her big song on it, and then a plug for this one, which is very accessible and commercial. Okay, I've got some Elvis here. One Elvis album. This one is an album that you have to have in your record collection. I don't care if you're an Elvis fan or not. You got to have the Sun Sessions, and this is a nice compilation. It's got the Sun Sessions, or most of them. I don't think it's every take or whatever, but I got this because it's in the shrink and it's looking so spiffy. The record itself in this particular album is trashed. It's unusable. Therefore, I've got to find another album at some point. So we'll just take this and get rid of it. Okay. I like a little comedy in the videos once in a while. Yeah, this cover's nice, so I will get a nice album to Frankenstein in there one day. Okay, here's another album that's still sealed, only this one I probably will open. See, not all the albums that are sealed stay sealed, but it looks so spiffy, as I say. Yoko Ono, Star Piece. I could hear everybody out there taking an opportunity to bash Yoko. What? If anything, a Yoko Ono album is one album you should keep sealed. Never open it, never play it, right? It's a good joke, I got to admit, even though I'm not a Yoko basher. But I actually like hearing Yoko's music now and then. Some of it is surprisingly good when she's not just screaming and cackling and actually singing with some melodic stuff. You know, like I say, it looks so beautiful just as it is. Why even bother opening it? But at some point I'm going to want to hear the Yoko stuff that I haven't heard yet. And it's a lot of it. I've heard a lot that I like. But I have to get to some stuff that I have not heard yet. Okay, now, boy, I really like the pace that I'm moving here in this one. Okay, I'm going to show this, and as I show it, I'm going to discuss something about it. Frank Sinatra, Songs for Swingin' Lovers. Now, let me make this quick if I can. Several videos back, a couple of years ago, if you look, you'll see I went on a Sinatra binge where I was buying Sinatra albums like they were coming out of both ears. I've got about, I don't know if I have 60 albums. Of those 60 albums, I've played very few. Very few. I haven't gotten to a lot of them yet, but, you know, I like some not. But I was thinking of getting rid of my Sinatra albums, and here I go finding this one, which is a British album. It's a UK. And this is what I mean by vinyl addiction. Look at the label on here. It's got that, you know, very like shiny kind of British cover with the, you know, overlapping seams on there. And it's got the gray label and really a nice shape, this particular vinyl. And yeah, I'm trying to get on target with what I was saying about Sinatra. Yeah, that's the whole thing, you know. I mean, here I am thinking maybe Sinatra, I shouldn't have so much Sinatra in my collection, and yet I go out and what do I do when I see something like this for only a few dollars that's an import? I buy it. And that's not where it ends, okay? If I'm trying to get rid of Sinatra, why am I buying more Sinatra? I couldn't resist what I'm going to show you here. I got a 78 RPM set in beautiful, stunning condition. Frank Sinatra, Columbia Records, and look at that, the seam is really sharp too, and in great shape. You know, the inside, you have all the records. For those of you who are younger and may not know the term albums, this is where the album comes from. The fact that there's so many pages in here. Pages like a photo album of different records. This is how albums came before they were on the 12-inch vinyl that we know. Okay, there's your little history lesson. Okay, now, that's not enough. These Sinatra 78s that I'm showing here were only like $3. So for $3, this is also beautiful, kind of upgraded condition from what I got. Really nice condition. Same deal inside with the red Columbia. And again, this one here, Songs by Sinatra, the spine is like beautiful. For $3, I can't pass these up. So cool as a novelty. That replaces a copy that I had that was worn, and this one as well, The Voice of Frank Sinatra. Much better condition than the ones I have. Once again, sharp corners, nice spine, my pride and joy. Okay, and 78s one more time. This is Al Jolson, series of Al Jolson 78s, and these are on Black Decker. Whoops, ooh, the camera, I knocked it. Black Decker. And some of the songs on here are stuff like April Showers, Swanee, California, Here I Come, Rockabye Your Baby with a Dixie Melody, You Made Me Love You, My Mammy, Sonny Boy, just stuff you associate with Al Jolson. Phew, man. I haven't even had any caffeine. Yes, I did have caffeine. I'm sorry, I was going to say I didn't drink coffee, but I had soda. Really got to knock off the caffeine. Anyway, got some 45s here for you 45 freaks. This is a radio station copy, not for sale, in minty condition. Walk Like a Man, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. This is beautiful. I played this thing and it sounds like it just came off the presses. VJ, white label promo. Here's one I might already have, I'm not sure. It's Leslie Gore, She's a Fool, in really nice shape. If I have it, it's not in as nice shape as this picture sleeve. These Leslie Gores they're actually paper. I mean, like note paper. They're not like glossy, slick paper. I have here another one. This one I already have, but not in this kind of condition. This is Bobby Rydell, Wild One, and I always liked the B-side called Little Bitty Girl, which when I was a child, my mother had this on a 45, and I didn't know the difference between an A-side and a B-side. All I know is I played Little Bitty Girl, and I love that song. It reminds me of being like 4 years old every time I hear it. The copy that I have somewhere in this vast collection is signed by Bobby Rydell, but the cover's not as nice. I mean, the quality's not nice, but it's signed. This is the last item I'm going to show, last item for this video. It's Chubby Checker, Let's Twist Again. I don't have a record in here. Maybe I have the 45 hanging around. I just got this for a couple of bucks for the picture sleeve. I love collecting picture sleeves. I'm very happy with this video, satisfied with the way it turned out. Let's just hope it uploads all right. Thanks for watching.